Peace be with you. Our blessed Lord tells us today, do not give that which is holy to the dogs, and do not cast your pearls before pigs. Matthew 7 verse 6. This statement seems to demand exclusiveness, which is the very reverse of Christian principles. For the Jews, this is a beautiful expression to prove that God's grace are meant for them alone, and that the Gentiles cannot become Christians unless they are circumcised. But that is a very wrong interpretation of that very passage. For the early church, who found themselves like an island of Christian purity in a surrounding sea of Gentile immorality, they also practiced this exclusiveness, but not from the point of view of circumcision, but from the point of view of the Holy Eucharist. As a result of this, they were very careful with the Lord's Supper, which they begin by the announcement, "Holy things for holy people." No wonder the Apostolic Constitution and the Didache, which is the teachings of the 12 apostles as far back as 100 AD, maintained by saying, "Let none of the unbelievers, let none of the heretics eat or drink of the Holy Eucharist." Even in our own times, after the consecration, the catechist would always say, "Maasị dị asọ bụ maka mmadụ niile, mana ịnata oriri dị asọ bụ maka ndị Catholic nọ n'ọkwa Agraistia." It is in this context, therefore, that we could understand Matthew 7:6 as being used on the basis of exclusiveness. Not that the church was not missionary-minded in gathering people, but the purity of our faith should not be swallowed up in the surrounding sea of paganism or false doctrines. Now, apart from exclusiveness, Matthew 7:6 could be a statement of practical difficulty in communication, which preachers encounter in every age. I will explain it better. There is a universal principle of communication which states that not to everyone you can talk of everything. For instance, in matters of faith, for those who see the preaching of Christ as foolishness, it is needless discussing issues of faith. But then, should we abandon them as hopeless? No. Rather, what Christian word cannot do, let our Christian life suffice. Therefore, the weakness of the church lies not in the lack of Christian arguments, but in the lack of Christian lives. God bless you.